So, just like me, your life has amounted to nothing, and you're trying to get a prestigious award trophy. Yeah, this trophy requires you to get 25 different weapons to max level in zombies. It's a long trophy to get. It's pretty straightforward, but it does take some time, and I'm just going to give you a few tips on how to make that journey a little easier. So, on screen now is the actual max weapon level for each weapon in Black Ops 4 Zombies. It doesn't actually give you the max weapon level in the game anywhere. It doesn't tell you for any gun. So this is a nice tool to have, because the last thing you want to do, and this happened to me, is get a weapon to level 16, for example, and then only to find out that it's not max level, it's actually 17 or something like that. So there you go, there's the little chart, table, whatever, guide. I'm also going to give some tips here. So the first one is only stick to weapons that actually give you attachments. If you are a Zombies player, these attachments are actually super useful, some of them. Like grips and stuff, just more accurate. And start with the operator mod weapons is what I'd also suggest. So things like the Echo Fire, some of them aren't that useful, but some of them are really useful. For example, the Vapor, the Bayonet is super useful, and the Strife here, the Stiletto Knife, that's really useful because you can put that as a starting weapon, and it's a one-hit melee until round 5, so you get lots of points with that. Skull Splitter's pretty useful as well for the boss fight in 9 if you're an Easter egg person. But yeah, the operator mods, they just make your weapons cooler. They have a little more variety in them. So for example, if you're using the Icy Air or Maddox and the Vapor, you know, if you put your operator mod on here, it just makes it a bit different, which I like. A bit more variety. I'd also suggest going for wall weapons first. There's a few weapons in this game that are strictly box only weapons, and those are the Ramparts, the Cordite, the ABR, and I think there's another one. VKM, I think, is only box. Yeah. I might be missing the Paladin as well. Yeah. And the SG-12. There's not that many, but I might be missing a couple there. But yeah, start with your wall weapons first, and weapons that you can put as your starting weapon. I'll go to the create a class here as well and just show you those. This is how I got weapon level max for this gun, is because it was a starting weapon. I believe that is also a wall weapon as well, though, if you want to use that. Don't touch this fucking gun, it's a waste of fucking time. Or the Welling. But yeah, these three are pretty easy ones to get, just because you can use them as your starting weapon, you have them from the start of the game, etc. But yeah, that's it. I hope you find this in the slightest bit helpful. But yeah, just use those guns. It takes roughly until round 50 per gun if you are doing a sort of straight shot, as I have done a couple times. So if you are planning on leveling up an entire gun in one game, it will take to about round 50. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.